everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the BrootalBlock Reacts here on YouTube. For those that don't know, we are a radio show on Super Cool Radio. We have new episodes that drop every Tuesday at noon. So if you're looking for some new metal bands to add to your own personal playlist, then make your way over to Super Cool Radio. Check out BrootalBlock every Tuesday at noon, and hopefully you find something that you like. On today's episode here on YouTube, though, we are going to be reacting to a band that I actually discovered by doing Brutal Block on Super Cool Radio, and they have quickly become one of my favorite bands to listen to. This band is called Kilmore, and I really, really enjoy this band. And we're going to dive into the first track that I ever heard from them and one of my favorite tracks from them. And I'm going to give you my opinion on this track and on the band as we go along through this song. So, sit down and get ready to enjoy this journey with me. So the first thing I want to point out, one of the reasons why I really love this band was one, I love their style. This is the type of band that I could totally see going on tour with a band like Mastodon, a band like Baroness. They just really kind of feel that vibe. And I really feel like this is a band that should be recognized more. And I'm hoping this band eventually does go on tour with bands like Mastodon and Baroness, because I definitely would love to go and see those shows and see them performing with those bands. Secondly, one of the things I really love about this band is their tone in general. The guitars, the bass, the drums, the sound that they have mixed with the females' vocals is just amazing. I'm not a huge fan of bands that have female vocalists that the female vocalist does the very operatic stuff. Your normal like 80s like power metal, or what I like to call the gallop metal, Iron Maiden and stuff like that. A lot of the females that do that type of vocal work, it's not impressive to me because, again, you're a female. Your voice typically can hit those notes fairly easily. It's impressive when men do it because our vocal range typically is lower. So when they can hit higher stuff, it's pretty impressive. Females, though, I'm not really impressed by it. And to me, when a female is the voice of a band like that, I feel like they either did that because they couldn't find a male that could do it, so they just settled on a female, or the female is just trying to show off her vocal range, and it sounds generic to me anymore. I may get hate for that, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of those type of bands. When there's a female fronted band and the vocalist can do something unique with their voice, that's when I'm interested. And that goes with this band. That's one of the main draws with Kilmore is I think that her voice fits their tone musically perfectly. That it just it's all one awesome package. Say like there's just sludginess in that bass tone and in those guitars. They're just very sludgy, and it has this almost dark vibe to it, but then her voice comes in with that raspiness, and it melds so well. I really and it shows really well in this track. It's one of the reasons why I picked this track. They just have a very nice sludgy groove that her voice complements, and vice versa, the music complements her raspy voice as well, and it's a very good listen. They also have this ability musically to write something that I find very hard. Have a song that's simplistic yet technical at the same time. There's a lot of colorful elements within this song, but there's also a very awesome simplicity to the riff and to the sound, but that doesn't mean that it's bad. I mean, the simplicity mixed with a little bit of that technicality, and then that drummer just kinda staying in the pocket, just, it's good, man. Good stuff.
Burning bright and bold, you can hear the cry. The air is filled tonight. The hills are where we roll. The thunder rolls above me. Everywhere it goes.
Also, vocally, just very catchy stuff. I could see crowds singing along to y'all stuff live, which is awesome, you know? I also don't know, but based off of this music video, I'm guessing she also plays guitar. So if you're the second guitar player while also belting out these vocal lines, kudos to you. That's just pure talent.
Passing over rain. The wind is high and low. Thunderbolts are rolling, coming from below. Like a diamond road, falling from the sky, burning bright and bold.
Yeah, see there it shows in her playing guitar. So if you're playing guitar live and singing this live, I always have admiration and respect for musicians that can do that because I've tried and I can't pull that off. So yeah, it's awesome.
You can hear the cry. It's electric noise coming from the
See, that's what I'm talking about. So they just had like three changes there, and it went from your normal riff to this. It opened up a little bit, and then it kind of came back in, and then it brought that ominous kind of vibe back. It's just this song is really well crafted and really well written, and so I have a lot of respect for this band. Also, really love the vocal layering there. Just gives it a really cool vibe.
you're like a hurricane. Gone flying above me. Darkness hot below. The calm of the night. The shadows where you hide. Rolling through the mountains.
Okay, so we're getting towards the end of the track, and I want to say I really love the way they switched it up here at the end. It's just it always like the first time I heard it, I was like, "Ha, yeah!" And it's just something that I always I'm a fan of. Building it up, great open here. They just sound so big at the end. I love how big they make it sound. But yeah, man, that's Kilmore. If you haven't heard of this band, I highly, highly suggest them. They have amazing tracks outside of this one. I just wanted to share this one with you because, again, this was the first track that I had ever heard of Kilmore, and it is still kind of one of my favorite ones from them. But if you enjoyed this song, I know you're going to enjoy the rest of them. So go check out Kilmore. Go give Kilmore some love. And we definitely will have them on Brutal Block more often. They are a band that I definitely want to showcase more and more on the show. I believe we've had them on twice already. We had Tempest, which was on a few episodes way back. And then we just recently, in the past, I want to say 3 or 4 episodes, we had them on again with one of their newer tracks that they just released. And it was another killer track. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Kilmore, if you're watching this, keep up the great work. And I definitely am praying and hoping to see you guys on the road. And I'd be definitely excited if you guys were to go on tour with a band like Mastodon or Baroness, because I think those are the bands that you should definitely tour with. And I think the fans of those bands definitely would appreciate what it is that you guys are doing. You guys are really writing some killer stuff. So, with that being said, again, if you want to check out some metal bands and want to add some new metal bands to your playlist, then check out Brutal Block on Super Cool Radio. We do drop a new episode every Tuesday at noon. And so we would love to have some more minions into our roster. To the bands out there, if you'd like to have your band played on Brutal Block, then just send us an email at brutalblock@gmail.com. If you'd like me to react to your band's music here on YouTube, then also send us an email. Let us know. If you're a band that is looking for an interview, don't hesitate to reach out as well, because we are looking for interviews for 2023. And yeah, we'd love to share the news. If you guys have a new tour coming out, new album coming out, EP coming out, anything you want to share, then don't hesitate to reach out to us and let us know so we can set that up. Again, I'm always open to do interviews. I'm open to playing your band on Brutal Block, and I'm open to reacting to your band here on YouTube. All we ask is that you definitely send us something that you're proud of, quality wise, because at the end of the day, we want to share the best of you. So, with that being said, I hope you guys have an awesome day. Today is Father's Day, so happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Have a safe week, and we will see you on the next one.